good, YouTube? This your girl Mars and Sage is over there, and we are back on planet Earth with another one, and with another one, with another one, and with another one, with another one, and with another one. And today, I'm going to be having a little story time, just chopping it up with you. We gotta talk, because I gotta let you know where I'm from and how I feel about moving from New York to the South. So I am from New York City. Yes, I was born and raised in New York City. I'm from Brooklyn, to be specific. You know, I was born in Kings County Hospital in 1987. Yes. Okay. So I moved here about 2 years ago to North Carolina with the inspiration and influence of my cousin. Check her out, Habbiba and Kenton. That's her channel. Check her out. So I moved here because I decided, now that I have a great steady job, that I can move on. I can move on from New York City. Cause I didn't really like, I didn't like that there was it's just too many people. You know, we're all just at each other's throat, like we're all trying to level up on each other. I know, I love fashion. So here, take it for instance. I come out with my little fly jacket and I step outside and I see my neighbor across the street. He want to get a flyer jacket than me. Then I'm trying to get a more flyer jacket, and it's just like, it's always a competition. Like, I just feel like I just want to breathe. I just want to breathe. All right. So that was just an example. I just don't like too much competition. Too much just everybody just on you like so. But it was, to be honest, it was with having a car, like a brand new car, you know. So I got my brand new car and I said, okay, I'm going to pay off my car and then I'm going to move to the South. So that's what I did. So I moved to the South. I like this place, but I do miss my family. Yes, because majority of my family is still in New York City, and I'm always running back and forth 8 hours with an 8-hour drive. Me and Sage, we just run back and forth and go hang out with my family there. And I mean, we miss our family. I miss my family. But they come out here sometimes, like you guys saw. I was hanging out with my mom, you know, but the rest of my family, my aunts and everyone else can't come because of COVID. So it's a bit hard, and especially it's really hard around Christmas, because Christmas, it was time to spend with my nieces and my nephew, and it's just really hard. Like, I don't go anywhere during Christmas time. If you know, if you're a postal person, you know what the heck I'm talking about. They tell you have to stay put. You can't take time off in December. So I am here for Christmas for Dolly by myself without my mama. And that's what I miss. I miss spending time with all my family and opening presents and, you know, watching the kids open their presents, stuff like that. So I miss that. So I guess if they moved here, it wouldn't be such a bad missing New York feeling. All right. So another thing that I do miss about New York is I know I was just complaining about this, but that was just an example. The fashion. For instance, I'm not trying to say that people out here don't get fly, because they do get fly. It just depends on where you go. Like big cities like Raleigh and Greensboro and Charlotte, they get fly. Okay, and I throw in a little Durham, you know, they get fly in Durham. I seen somebody with some Versace sneakers the other day, and I was like, okay, I see you, bro, but you got on a regular tee. I don't know. I don't know. It's a different swag. It's a different vibe. Like, their fly is not like New York fly, and I know I can't be coming to the South and searching for New York fly. Like, what am I thinking? Yeah. But it's just different. I just gotta get used to it. You feel me? I gotta get used to it. Okay. And another thing is that what I really miss, let's stick to the fashion subject. So, as you know, I am a sneakerhead. I just dropped a sneaker vlog. Check that out. I'm gonna be linking it down below, so check that out. That was my previous vlog. I miss things where I miss like stores I can go into and I can just, hey, I want that, I want that, I want that. There's nothing like that here. No, there's not even I have not found. Okay, I am in the Triangle. They call that the Triangle, which is Durham, Greensboro, and Chapel Hill. Is it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm in that Triangle area, the Triangle area. So there is no Adidas store. Where is the Adidas store? Yeezy just dropped some Adidas and I had to go on the Yeezy's app and I put my zip code in, and the closest Adidas store that dropped them Yeezys that day was in Jersey. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then again, there's no Gucci store. There's no Gucci store. No Dior. No Christian Dior. So all these things, I just like to go in and look and just, I love shopping. I love shopping. I'm sorry. I love shopping. Dang. Speaking of that, I gotta show you what Boo Boo got on, because she is fresh to death today. Her stuff came in finally. If you have not checked out her birthday vlog, check it out, because she was missing a couple birthday gifts and they finally dropped in today. And I was like, what is this stuff that's in this bag? So, all right, you guys, look at Boo Boo. Look at Boo Boo's outfit. Now, Boo Boo has on the Gucci sweater. Fly girl, you look fly. Back to the program. So I miss fashion of New York, and I miss going into like sneaker stores and, you know, back-to-back sneaker stores, not just the Foot Locker, Foot Action, and all of that in the mall. No, I miss like little sneaker stores, like little hood spots where I could just go in and haggle with the people and say, hey, yo, how much is that? And bring the price down low. Let me see, let's trade, you know, exchange stuff like that. Like, I've been to a sneaker expo out here. It was dry. They didn't have nothing. They had a bunch of Yeezys. I'm not gonna lie about that. They had a bunch of Yeezys. And also they had some sneaker keychains. I had bought a couple sneaker keychains. I lost like 3 of them. I'm down to like 2. I bought, you know, a couple of my favorite sneakers. But they had a bunch of those, and they had a guy cleaning sneakers. Me and him talked for a little while. He was pretty cool. I got his Instagram. He cleans a lot of sneakers, and he does a good job at it too, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm restoring sneakers. Nah, bro, you just taking that little light yellowing off, but it still look dusty. But yeah, he did a good job. Miss going into sneaker shops. Let's talk about the good part of living in North Carolina. The great part of living in North Carolina, I can breathe. It's fresh air, man. You go into New York City, the first thing you smell is either a dumpster, it smell like doo-doo. Like, it just stinks. Like, why does it smell like that? It smells horrible. But the bad thing, like out here, like they would freshly manicure their lawn and put horse manure, so that smells, but that's temporary. New York City smells like that to me all the time, bro. You go down to the city and it stinks. It stinks, and there is so much garbage on the floor. There is so much garbage. Like, I wouldn't want to move back only because I have a puppy and she just likes picking things up off the street and eating. And it's very difficult when I go to New York City and I'm walking her around and I'm like, don't touch that, don't eat that, watch out for that glass. Like I gotta pick her up, there's glass on the floor. It's like too much pollution. We need to clean that up. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Not cool at all. So that's two things that I really like about here. Like it's very clean out here, super clean. People respect the planet out here. They respect, there's no pollution in the air too. Like I understand it's not a big city and stuff, but they need to get with the times, man. Get with the times. Clean the air. Get better cars. Clean the air, man. And people aren't living on you. Like there's nobody right next to you and underneath you. Like if I go outside, I'm not rubbing elbows with people. Like I don't like that. I like my space. I like to be free. Like yeah. I used to ride the train a lot to New York City. I used to work for Nike. Shout out to Nike. I used to work for Nike in Nike Town in the Trump Towers, and I would have to ride the train at night and in the morning, early in the morning with a rush hour, and everybody squished up on the seat. You like this on the door. And it's just so annoying. The buses is horrible. There's no seats. You're squished up on the door just like that. That's how it was throughout high school. Going to and from school, it was just really bad. Like I didn't like that. I always used to beg my parents, please drive me to school, please drive me to school. No, you got a bus pass. Oh, dang. So, you know, I wasn't privileged like that to be dropped off to school. You know, they provided a bus pass, so had to ride that bus. Man. And that really turned me off in New York City, because not to say that, you know, there's unfortunate people who are homeless and they do ride the buses and the trains very often, and sometimes they have mental disorders where they just you know, urinate on themselves, and you know, you gotta sit through that. You gotta sit on the bus and the train and smell that through the whole ride. You can't eat. You don't want to eat. I wouldn't want to eat. I didn't eat. I didn't even eat when I got to the job. I was like, I still smell that. Still in my nasal cavity. I still smell it. Can't eat. So, didn't want to do that. Side note, there was a homeless guy that used to ride the train with me every night, and I would just literally just bring back food for him. So be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. He was very grateful for that food that I brought back to him every day. He was just very, very grateful. Be kind to people. You don't know what you can do, how you can change somebody's life just by doing something so minor like that. It was just lunch, you know, stuff that I just didn't, you know, I didn't want at one time. I didn't even want it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bring it home to my mom. And then I saw him and I said, hey, here you go. And then the next day, hey, I'll just buy him lunch. There you go. And it was just simple, kind gesture. Something like that can make somebody's day. Another thing I don't like about the South, I know this is reverting back, is I don't like the twang. I don't like the Southern twang. It sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. And I'm so glad that, so the camera died. I was talking too much. But I'm about to wrap it up. So I don't like the twang. I don't like the Southern twang. No, that's out. Forget that. Not saying that, I mean, I do like, you know, the yo Brooklyn night type stuff, but no. But I can't stand the twang. I don't like the twang. No, please, cut it out. Stop it. All right, so I don't like that. I do like the politeness, the ma'am, the yes sir, the holding the door to ladies first. Cause imagine, oh man, when I used to go into the city it was horrible. Like, people would just like let the door back let the door go on older people, and let the door go on kids, and it was just horrible. Like, it was no respect for your fellow man, like no respect. It was very disrespectful. Like, you see, I would see sometimes a younger guy cursing at an older woman. Like, where's your respect? There's no respect. And I understand that it can be just from how he's raised or how you are brought up, but I literally see that more in New York. I have yet to witness that type of behavior out here. I have yet to witness that type of behavior out here. You know, I feel like they're more respectable out here. And it doesn't matter who you are. Like, they treat you like they're like your family no matter what. So I like that. I do like that. I like that there's a lot of like grass, and it's warmer. So stuff like that, like, it makes me feel like I'm kind of on a vacation, but I'm not on a vacation because this is where I live. So it's pretty cool. I like that because, I mean, in New York, it just was cold. It was cold. It was brick cold, and it was cold. I didn't like that. Like, my feet and my hands, I have like poor circulation. So my whole feet would be numb, my hands would be numb, and I work outside, so it's horrible. That's a big downfall for me. It's just being outside and exposed to those elements. But when I'm out here, I mean, I do get a lot darker because I'm just always in the sun. But at least my fingers, I can feel my fingers and my feet. So, there it is. What I do miss about New York is the diversity. Oh my goodness, the diversity is very, 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 very diverse in New York. But out here, it's just black and white. I don't see any Puerto Ricans. I don't see any Italians. I don't see any what else? I don't see any Dorians. I don't really see much diversity. It's just straight up black and white. Black and white. And you know, I'm from a West Indian background. I don't see much of us, and that I do miss. I do miss that because I miss our food. Like, I miss simple things like rice and peas. Like, why would I miss rice and peas? Come on, rice and peas, bro? Rice and peas? Come on. I miss simple things. Very, very simple things, which is sad. And I have to find like a market that can provide these things like sawfish and, you know, ackee and codfish. I can't find that. So if you live in that triangle area, or, you know, around those areas, you know, like Wake Forest, you know, Durham, Chapel Hill, Greensboro, Burlington, wherever you live in North Carolina, if you know a West Indian place, put me on. Please leave a comment down below. Put me on, because I am dying for our food. Every time my mom comes here, she makes at least 1 or 2 dishes. She makes something that I love. I love curry goat. I love curry chicken, and I love oxtail. So she made me oxtail this time, and it was Thanksgiving, so there's not much she really could make. But you know, I miss our food though. I really do. Simple things like plantain. Come on, man. I miss plantain. I mean, we do have plantain, but I miss somebody else making it for me. How about that? How about that? I'm just going to the store, West Indian store, buying a plate of food for $10 or something like that. Just give me some food. Somebody else is cooking. Yeah, so that wraps it up. Why I moved here? Because it's cheaper. Do I like it here? Yes, I do, but I do miss my family. Will I stay here? That is a big question mark. I am trying to get my mom to move down here, and so that's a question mark. So when she moves down here, and if she moves down here, if it's all a big yes. I mean, she says yes, but wait till it comes down to it. You know, my aunt, Habbiba's mom, she's moving down here, so that's a plus because she's my first aunt, and we're very close. So I'm excited to see her on a regular basis. You know, seeing more diversity. You know, seeing more people that I know and love. So yeah, I'll stay if they all move down here, cause I'm with it. But I'm not moving back to New York. No can do, Kimosabi. If I could choose, where would I live? See, there was a choice of this or California. Now, I visited California, man. Now, if you think New York is expensive, go to California and try to buy like a simple thing like a jacket. The jacket could be like $20 and the taxes would be $13.95, bro. The taxes is so high. When I went to California, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I think California is way too expensive. And I mean, it's a lot of similarities to New York. It's nice, but it's diverse and it's chilled. But that ain't it, bro. I'll be broke. I will be broke if I lived anywhere else. So here is nice and cheap and respectable. So I do like it. I miss my family. So there it is. I'll see you guys on another one, and leave a comment down below if you want to ask me anything about what else do I miss about New York and what type of activities. Show me some ideas and activities that's out here, because another thing is, in New York City, I could walk around and, you know, run into an activity or go find a party, you know, run into a spot and go, hey, there's a party going on right down the street, and I'm at that party. Boom, I'm having fun. Out here, I gotta Google stuff and look things up because everything is so spread apart. So yeah, that's a downfall. But I mean, when I do look things up and I do attend things. Like when I went to the club, it was dry. Like they play old school music. The music was just like stuff that I grew up to, and I know some of them kids are way younger than me, and I'm like, boy, this is not even your time. Like, why y'all not playing the new day stuff? None of that. DJ, play something new, play something fire. And where the reggae clubs at? Where the reggae clubs at? I wanna go out and dance and chill. So, I mean, I miss things like that. Stuff like that I really miss, you know, walking around and hitting up a little spot here, and then there's a little food spot open. Another thing is, things close so early out here. Things close like 7 o'clock. That's it. Boom, party shut. Even the barber. I went to go get my hair cut the other day. I went to the barber. And this was the latest that I've ever went, because I went after work. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go get my hair cut. He was like, yo, you had me waiting here for a while. I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. What the heck you mean? It's 5 o'clock, bro. 5 o'clock? Where's everybody at? Come on, it should be popping by now. Like, people are getting off of work. People should be coming in and getting cuts. No, they're closing up. It's bedtime. Night, sleepyheads. So I miss stuff like that. Other than that, I guess I'm growing up, so I don't need to be out there in the riffraff and into all of that, you know, mumbo jumbo, you know, nightlife and all of that. I mean, if I plan something and I go out, Google it and go out to it. It's pretty fun, you know. Certain things that I do, but not the nightlife out here. I mean, like clubs. It's a dub for that. It's a dub. Overall, may sound like I hate it, but I do like it because it's quiet. It's quiet. New York City is too loud. I can't hear myself think. It's just too loud. So I like that. I like that solitude. I like being by myself with that. The space. So might be chilling here for a little while. On that note, comment down below any other questions that I've not answered, sitting here talking to you for a little while, and let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, because I'll be glad to answer them. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because I'm just gonna keep dropping bangers. There is no stopping me. I don't care. I just don't care. It's just gonna be banger after banger after banger after banger, all right? And it's gonna only get wilder, because I got a little secret that I'm hiding from you guys, but it will be revealed very, very, very soon. All right, I'm out. Peace.